I have a language model that I developed. For example, I have a language, imagine that I have a language model that I can use for predicting humans' destinies based on how they answer a few questions. If you are able to build a own Chat GPT API, and if you're not a technical person, find somebody who's moderately technical. All right, this is pretty exciting. I want to share something fascinating with you. Like all the time we talk about innovation. What is innovation? Innovation is a way by which you actually improve customer experience in terms of convenience or value or speed or anything that increases the value, perceived value of your customers, the value that you create for your customers. That's what innovation is. So how to innovate using artificial intelligence? So I'm going to talk about that right now. So here is an idea that I have been playing with for a long time that I want to share with you. So in my mind, there's something that I do. There's a language model that I use. By the way, what is a language model? OpenAI is a language model. And if you're listening to this video for the first time or watching this video for the first time, OpenAI.com is an artificial intelligence platform that understands human languages, right? So it's a language model. It's a language model that is generated that can communicate with you, right? So imagine the same way I have a language model that I developed. For example, I have a language, imagine that I have a language model that I can use for predicting humans' destinies based on how they answer a few questions. It's just an imaginary situation. Is it an imaginary situation? We'll find out soon. But I have a language model that can be used for predicting humans' destinies based on how they answer a few questions. And change it to destiny, to career, to job, to business, to their attributes, their lives, their relationship, whatever. What is the best way to build this product using Chat GPT's API language models? Right. So you are asking it, can you please tell me how I could use you? Right. That's what we are doing right now. Right. The best way to build your product using Chat GPT API language model is to use combination of supervised and reinforced learning approaches. For the supervised learning approaches, you can use Chat GPT 2. Okay. So it's giving you an answer on exactly how to do that. For reinforced learning approach, you can use Chat GPT 2 models to generate set of potential responses to the questions. Then you can use reinforced learning algorithm to evaluate. So it's kind of geeky stuff, right? And I'm like, can you please don't tell me this kind of stuff? Can you please explain this to me, assuming that I am only moderately smart and not very technical at all. Okay, so if you do that, let's see how she's going to talk to me. Come on, you have to know how to at all. Okay, let's see what she says now. The best way to build this product is use this language model is to create a chatbot that can ask questions and then use language model to interpret answers to provide an appropriate response. First of all, you will need to create a chatbot with a natural language processing NLP capabilities. Okay, this chatbot should be able to understand. Do you see where it's going now? Okay, so now I can build an app. So now, okay, this gave you exactly what to do, right? So at that point, how do I create an app for it? Let's ask that question too. Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of this question. So now you're innovating, right? You have an idea. How do I create an app for it? And it will probably suggest Destiny model GPT-3 API is slightly straightforward. Predictive Destiny model using it's very straightforward. First of all, you need to create a web app that will ask user a few questions and save responses. That's easy. It's a website with an application form. You will then use Chat GPT API to generate predictions based on the answers provided, which we could do. For example, if the user answers question about their career aspirations, the GPT-3 API can generate prediction about users' future career path. Exactly. This is exactly what we're looking for. Once the predictions are generated, you can display them in the web app. By the way, this is where the gold is. If you want to be if you want to be looking for gold, this is where the gold is. What do I mean by that? If you are able to build a own Chat GPT API, and if you're not a technical person, find somebody who's moderately technical. Find somebody who understands this. If you are able to use the Chat GPT language model to come up with an app that can create value for people, that's how you're going to be a millionaire today, this year, right? So I want to let you know, Chat GPT, as of today, is the biggest on 2023. It's one of the biggest money maker in the world. if you figure out a way to use ChatGPT's APIs to come up with a language model or any other system that you could build, an app or solution to a problem that a lot of people are facing, or a serious problem that some people are facing. If you could solve a problem using what ChatGPT is offering, using a website. So imagine you have a website that talks to ChatGPT, and through that conversation, you're able to solve a problem that people are having. There is money. There is money, kajang, whatever sound that money makes, right? You know, you got the idea. So if you want to be a millionaire this year, this is where you look at. This is what you will be doing. What I told you on this video, this is what you do. Find out if you're really good at predicting people's career, use ChatGPT to build that. If you're really good at like figuring out if two people will be in a relationship in long term, figure it out. Like come up with an app for that. You know, if you're able to predict how companies will do successfully or not using your own intelligence, and you want to convert that into app, the time is today, because ChatGPT can connect with your intelligence and come up with that best solution. Continuing with that, so I was too excited, I couldn't stop myself, so that's why I turned off the video and came back here. So final step is to opt for the web. It said only to build an app. So now level two is like, for example, so I'm going to go to the level 2 of this. I'm defining perspective viewing for that. Perspective viewing is really, really important. By the way, the level of your intelligence, it's not measured by the intellectual capacity that you have, the capability of memorizing things. It's not based on your intellect is measured and how many ways you can look at the same thing. One more time. Most people see intelligence as IQ. Right? The IQ is measured in terms of how much information that you could process, how much logical connection that you could make, pretty much, and some more things. But real intelligence is being able to see the same thing in multiple ways. That is called perspective viewing. Originally, this term was coined by my friend Eben Pagan, and he said perspective viewing. And there are fascinating view into the world. With perspective viewing, you are viewing the same thing from a different angle. Imagine you have this pen, and you are viewing the pen from top. You are seeing only a circle. When you're seeing from this side, you're seeing something. Seeing from this side, you're seeing something. From this side, you're seeing something else. From the bottom, you're seeing something else. From this side, you're seeing something else. And then you open it, you're seeing something else. When you close it, you're seeing something else. This is perspective view. You are viewing the same thing from different angles. So I'm defining for ChatGPT, hey, this is perspective viewing. Hopefully it will help other people too. Perspective viewing is the ability to look at the same thing from different angles. I run a garage door business. And I mean, the garage doors, they have garage doors here in US for every house. Every house has a garage, and that has a garage door. And then I'm in garage door business. What are other perspectives I can take to innovate in the industry easily and effectively? If I know how to spell effectively, we will finish this. Otherwise, we would not. Okay, so submit, and all of a sudden, it's showing you different. Explore new materials. Consider research innovative new materials for garage doors. Automation. Investigate a possibility of automating certain aspect of garage door installation and repair. Remote control operation, sensors, automatic openers. Safety. Develop safety features for garage doors that help protect people from potential accidents. Accessibility. Smart home integration. Beautiful idea. Investigate the possibility of integrating garage doors into smart home systems for enhanced convenience and control. Recycling. Energy efficiency. Research way to make garage doors more energy efficient, such as using better insulation and solar panels on the door. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Solar panels on the door itself, especially if it's in Florida or places, California or somewhere else where there's a lot of summer. And do you see the power of this? Like, you can innovate using this. You could come up with like ideas that you could use to innovate in your business using OpenAI. Here's the thing. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about something even more crazy. Like, this is so fun. Like, tomorrow I'm going to talk about how to get artificial intelligence to help you manage your fear. Isn't that fascinating? How to manage your fear using artificial intelligence. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'm really curious to see you there. But if you have any questions, put that in the comment. If you have anything that you want to do in your business using artificial intelligence that you haven't quite figured it out, just share it with me. Put that in the comment. I'll be happy to create a prompt for it. If enough people are asking, I'll be happy to create a prompt for it and help you do that in your business and save a lot of time and grow your business to the next level. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, where I'll teach you how to manage your fear using artificial intelligence. That sounds like too much, right? But it will not be after tomorrow. See you tomorrow.